Welcome into first round playoff action in the girls 5A state tournament as the Brighton Bengals head to the road to take on the Viewmont Vikings. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Please be joined by JT Wistersill right here on Game Night Live Rewind, your home for postseason coverage. And JT, these are two teams that have different records, a spread in the seeding, but very similar in terms of their performance over the course of the year.
Yeah, definitely. I think when we're looking at Brighton, they're an interesting team to me because they're 4-6 on the road and at home. So you're going to get a similar team almost every game to me. They started the season with three straight losses, then they won 3, then they lost 6 straight, but those losses were teams from California, teams to Colorado, teams to Vegas, so getting around, going to play teams is always good. And then in region, they were 0-6 against the best teams in their region, but those are some really good teams when we're talking about Highland, Olympus, and Skyline. And then when we're looking at Viewmont on the other side there, they started with 6 straight losses to their season, and then it was kind of mixed after that. And then in region, we're very good except for Bountiful, but it's one of the things where the rest of their region, are they as tough as Brighton's region? I would say no. So I think these are very even teams, as you highlighted, Dane.
Yeah, it's the 10 and 23 seedings here in this first round. Viewmont coming in with that 10 seed, and you look at these two teams, both average in the mid-40s in terms of points scored, both giving up in the mid to high 40s. So we expect to have a very even matchup as we're underway here. Brighton in the navy blue uniforms, Viewmont in the home white. And you talk about these two rosters, and when you look at the Vikings, that shot off the mark. And the rebound gathered by Viewmont. A couple players to keep an eye on, including Grace McKay, the 5'9" senior guard, averaging 11 per game. And that is Grace, who's able to score it for the opener for the Vikings.
Yeah, nice job by Grace McKay. Viewmont able to get the offensive rebound. She's able to then take it to the rack. Was not a fan of that initial shot. Way too quick for me on the shot clock.
Mulatalo, the other leading scorer, 12 points per game for Viewmont. She had the steal on the other end. Is this ball on the floor? Brighton coming up with it. That's Abby Berg. And when you look at these Bengals, look, it's the chins. Chesney Chin, Lucy Chin, really lead the way for Brighton this year, both averaging double figures for the Bengals. Look inside that from Ava Cowan, and too strong on the shot. Viewmont with the clear.
Yeah, no need to rush that there. You're all alone in the paint, just you and your man. Just take a second and go up with it.
3 on the way, ball loose, gathered here by Smith. As Mulatalo here on the bounce, boy, right into the Brighton defender. That wouldn't go down. Rebounded there for Brighton.
Yeah, she had Welsh wide open in the corner. I think she should have kicked that one out, and probably would if she could have it back.
Inside, traveling violation. Turnover, it'll be Viewmont basketball. I want to let you know the time you see on your screen, unofficial. We'll do our best to keep that synchronized here with the official clock in the gym. Might see us start it late, start it early. That's just to help keep it true. In the corner, 3 on the way, rattles out, offensive board, and that putback wouldn't go down.
Dane, so far we're seeing some playoff basketball jitters to me. We've seen multiple missed looks, and I think it's just something teams, as they settle in, they're going to knock a lot of those opportunities down.
And drive here by Berg. And out of play, it'll go to Viewmont. That Viewmont defense has been stout here early. They really haven't given Brighton any easy looks.
No, they've done a strong job, Dane, and it's something they're going to have to continue to keep up as they're still trying to figure out everything on the offensive end.
Drive here from Welsh, tries to send it out, that given up. Berg with it, looking up the floor. Chin able to bring that in. This is Lucy, and then Viewmont has it.
I like the idea of pushing it ahead, but didn't really have an open lane to the basket, just trying to get it to the corner. I think it's another one where just slow down, take it up with ease, and I think they would be all right.
Sent out Mulatalo for 3. That won't go, tapped wide. Tracked down by the Vikings. Kept here with Welsh.
Love Viewmont's hustle early.
Long 3, counting good for Grace McKay. And a timeout taken by Brighton as it's a 5-0 start here for Viewmont.
60-second timeout.
Timeout, we'll step aside, take it with them. Be back. You're watching first round playoff action in the girls' state tournament.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication. Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
Ouch! Gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey! Prescription pain pills can be dangerous!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
.5:20 left here, opening quarter, 5-0 the start for the 10th seed Viewmont Vikings. Dane Stewart, JT Wistersill, and Brighton. JT, this is a team that they can score. They ended the back half of the year dropping, over 40, 50 points per game, but it's been tough goings for them here early on.
Yeah, and it's a credit to Viewmont. They've been very physical early, haven't given up those offensive rebounds.
Boy, Chin nearly had it, and then ball lost, and Brighton still coming away with it here. This is Lucy with it, sends to the corner. Chesney, there's the first bucket for Brighton. Good look there for Chesney Chin.
Yeah, great job by Chesney. Gets her defender in the air, puts it on the deck, and then gets a nice bank to fall as well.
3 on the way for Viewmont. That's off the front of the rim, rebounded there by O'Neal. Oh, given away. How about McKay again?
Yeah, McKay's been active here early on the offensive glass. She started out aggressive, had the first shot of the game. Love the way she's playing right now, Dane.
That was a good look. And I love the aggressiveness we've seen from Grace. You can tell she's dialed in here. The senior wanted to help lift her Vikings on a playoff run here in her senior year.
Yeah, love the way this team's crashing the glass right now, the entire Viewmont squad.
Nice setup, the drive, count it. Gunnell with the bucket. It's 9-2, Viewmont.
Yeah, beautiful crossover. And, Brighton called the timeout, and it's really allowed Viewmont to almost get settled down. So credit to the girls for responding.
Chesney plays that out, 3 on the way. That won't go. Ball batted around, tipped up. How about the tip there from Smith as Viewmont coming up the floor. Mulatalo in the paint and fouled.
Beautiful find there by Welsh. Seeing Malatau will run the floor well, able to hit her, and she gets rewarded with 2 trips to the line now.
First personal on Lucy, the first team foul on the Bengals. Oh, they just corrected that, the foul given elsewhere, and I missed the name, and so we apologize. Free throws, good, 2 for 2.
Yeah, Malatau on the season averages 12 points per game. A lot of teams are going to try to foul you, but as she's shown, she has that ability to knock those free throws down, so some credit to her game.
Tough 3, Chin got the offensive board and left the putback short. Viewmont on the run again. 3 from Gunnell. All Vikings here early.
How about the ball movement by the Vikings, Dane? Just on the drive, the dish out, playing unselfish right now. Really love to see this beautiful basketball on display.
And turned over. You mentioned it, JT. Boy, right now it just feels like Viewmont is the more comfortable team here early on.
Absolutely, and I think it's a great job by Gunnell on that previous drive we saw. She saw she was stuck under the basket, so what are you going to do? Hurl it to your teammate who then made the extra pass in the corner. So really am loving the basketball that's being played by these Vikings right now.
Long 3, out off the back of the rim, tracked down there for Brighton. As Ruth Larson has come on the floor, the freshman for Brighton. That 3 no good, batted around, captured here by Viewmont. Drive here from Welsh, giving to Mulatalo down the lane.
Great job, my Mulatalo, going up strong with the left, able to get the finish, reading the defense very well.
And a foul here called on the reach. Official all over that one. Lenses for eyes for that official. He was all on top of that one. Inbounded here for Brighton. In the corner, 3 off the back of the rim. And it's Mulatalo. We've got a dual possession here
think if you're Brighton right now, the game plan has to be continuing to move the ball. They're getting open good looks, and they're going to fall eventually. Just right now, not going their way, but I think they have to be encouraged by some of these looks they've been able to get, Dane.
They'll try another three, and that off the glass and good. Oh, a needed three there for Brighton as it's O'Neal able to bank it in.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how it happens as long as it goes in. Big time bucket by O'Neal, a much needed one for this Bengals team.
Yeah, they need to just find a way to hang around in this game as they try to let the offense find its rhythm. Viewmont ball movement here. Boy, that middle opening up. We'll send it out long two here. That shot off, gathered by Gunnell for the Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings just moving the ball beautifully. They're getting the offensive rebounds they've needed to so far. Really playing the game plan well.
Three on the way, won't go from McKay. Another offensive board as Mulatalo is strong off the glass and cleared by Brighton. Larson was in the corner. Instead, it'll be a long three from Chin. Not off the front of the rim, out of play. Be Viewmont basketball. Substitution, Chesney Chin coming back on the floor here for the Bengals.
Replacing Lucy Chin.
I think for the Bengals, it's 16-5 right now, but you could look at it, you're not playing the best basketball at the moment, and you're only down by 11, and we're not even done with the first quarter left, so still so much time left to play. If you're Bengals, just got to stay calm, stay in the moment, stay in the game, and you'll be just fine.
Mentioned a team that has really started to find its offense, the back half of reach and play. Firm believer in the law of averages as Larson gets the rebound there for Brighton. Bengals coming up the floor. Drive here by O'Neal, tough shot. That ball tapped out, tracked down by Viewmont. How about the play there of Chin, able to knock that away, regain it here for the Bengals.
Yeah, good job by Chin, not backpedaling backwards, instead staying with the defender, able to make a play.
Chesney, a filthy move there with a little backpedal to set up the driving lane as she drives the contact. Free throws coming up here for Chesney.
Yeah, nearly coast to coast on that one, Dane. Very impressive.
Two free throws here for Chin. 71% free throw shooter on the line. As the first, I'm sorry, I'll own that one. Broadcaster's curse. One more here.
For Viewmont, number 15, Callie Cannon. Number 20, Jamie Smith. And number 30.
Really like the substitution here by Coach Farnsworth. You've had a very good first quarter. Use this 44 seconds to get your players a rest who have been doing such a good job.
1 for 2 on the trip. The difference here is 10. In the corner. Worked it out. Near side, Cannon gives it back. 3 on the way from Welsh. Won't go. Larson with the clear.
That one didn't fall, but I really do love the job that Viewmont is doing, moving and cutting. And then once they make those passes, they're standing there acting as an extra screener.
Chesney the drive. Here come the Bengals. Good close to this first quarter as we're down to 10 seconds left. Cannon outletting it, clock down to 2, little runner, counted good. What a shot from Gunnell to expire the first and push the lead back to 10. Viewmont leading Brighton 18-8 after the first. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind's coverage of the 5A Girls State Tournament.
College wasn't built for me.
I didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Or if my kid had a fever.
Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
I want to take tests when I'm ready.
I want to take courses on my time.
And speed up when I know my stuff.
I want a university that cares about me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of you.
Ouch! Gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey! Prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Start of the second quarter. Viewmont basketball holding a 10-point lead thanks to the runner from Gunnell. And that three counted Kaylee Smith. And a good close of that first quarter for Brighton, but back-to-back possessions from Viewmont that have pushed this to the largest lead of the game.
Yeah, I mean, talk about before we went to break, the floater by Gunnell was beautiful. Perfect horse shot, basically. And then Smith coming out with the confidence, draining the three like she's Curry. I love it.
Brighton working around here. Drive from O'Neal. Had to terminate. Three from the Bengals. Count it good. A three made from Alyssa Clark. Pulls it back to within 10.
Yeah, big time shot by Clark. You mentioned that 5-0 run that the Vikings have been able to go on. So Clark doing a good job of making the defense pay for leaving her open.
When you're in these kinds of games, really need that defense to try to lock you down. But I'll tell you, with Gunnell, the way she shot the last couple possessions, good luck.
Yeah, that's a smooth shot right there. Crossing the defender up right in front of you. Nothing you can do about that one.
I'll tell you right now, Chesney Chin is finding success penetrating here on the drive.
Yeah, being very aggressive. Love the attacking mindset. See her making some calls right now as well on defensive end.
An open look there, doesn't go for Viewmont, and then a foul here will be Brighton basketball.
Yeah, Dane, I'm loving the offensive explosion we're seeing out of both teams right now. They're really getting into the rhythm in this second quarter, and it's fun to watch both girls' teams do their thing.
Good minutes there from Gemma Navarro. The freshman was on the floor for Brighton. She had just come off after that whistle.
Yeah, first playoff game of her career, and she didn't look like a freshman at all, so lots of credit to her.
O'Neal works to Larson, back up top here. Oh, nice spin move, and again, you see Chesney. You talk about JT being much more aggressive here. She settled into the contest.
No need to settle. She knows she can get to her spot, and right there doing a great job. That was strong defense as well, but just came down a little late for the foul, but Chesney doing a great job right now.
2 free throws here for Chesney. Those fouls starting to add up. That was the 4th team foul on Viewmont. Still 5.5, 6.5 to go here in the first half. It's Grace McKay coming back on the floor here for the Vikings. Split the trip again. They'll take it. It's down to single digits. Mulatalo driving. Oh, how about the block? Coming over defensively was O'Neal.
Yeah, O'Neal looking like another famous basketball player with the last name O'Neal right there, rising up for the big-time rejection.
Viewmont to inbound. Mulatalo gonna try the triple.
Love the confidence there, Dane. Doesn't matter if the defense is in your face, goes up with confidence, drains the three.
She's taken a couple of those looks, and when you look at three-point percentage, JT, she's one of the best shooters on the team from long range. The traveling violation turns it over.
Yeah, and I think it's great for her too, because we've seen multiple times this game her utilize that pump fake as well, because she knows the defense has to respect her shot, so it allows her to then get to the wrap and finish with the left, as she's done time and time again.
Mulatalo trying to outlet it. A foul called there on the help defensive Chin as Lucy here picking up the foul. First personal.
Yeah, we just raved about her scoring ability right there. Makes a perfect read, senses the double team. They're forced to foul her, else that would have been another wide open shot for Viewmont.
Off the inbound, good look, too strong. That ball on the floor, and we'll get a whistle here. Dual possession arrow will give it to the Bengals.
Love seeing bodies hit the floor, playoff intensity, Dane. This is what it's all about right now as we get a timeout.
Timeout, Bengals. We'll step aside, take it with them. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind's coverage of the girls' 5A state playoffs only on KSLSports.com. Welcome back, Brighton basketball. A tradition unlike any other. First round playoff action for Brighton girls basketball. Back-to-back years for us here on Rewind. As that shot blocked away on the drive there of O'Neal.
Yeah, big time rejection. Doing a great job staying with her and then rising up top for that sweet swat with Smith.
Long three. That was strong. Batted around, gathered there by Viewmont. Mulatalo again. Out off the back of the rim, tracked down in the corner. Couple offensive possessions here to keep it for the Vikings. That shot won't go and rebounded by Brighton.
Love the confidence by this Viewmont team. Hey, if they're going to get open looks, might as well take them and capitalize on them.
Chin sending out. Oh boy, that one rattled out. Those are the kind of looks you can get given the success Chin has had on the drive here.
Oh, absolutely.
Got a foul here called on the defense of Chin. Chesney picking up the personal, her first 13 foul.
Yeah, good job on McKay putting it on the deck right there, getting to the basket, forcing the foul.
Replacing Wilson Clark.
Viewmont to inbound, got to get this in. Boy, they just do. Mulatalo looking to drive again, blocked away again by O'Neal. That's a pair of blocks early on.
Yeah, O'Neal doing a great job shuffling her feet. That's a few times Mulatalo has beaten her on that move, so a great response by O'Neal, able to get her second rejection now on that basic same type of play, Dane.
Inbounded and lost out. Oh, that's one right in the hands of McKay, and I don't know if she got excited she was going to have a good look, but just had that sneak out. It's Brighton basketball.
Yeah, and I tell you, Dane, I love the energy on that Bengals bench right now. The girls are jumping up. You see them getting the claps going right on cue as well.
Pull up here just beyond the free throw line. Back of the rim. That ball finds its way back to Berg. In the paint, Chin blocked away. McKay.
Yeah, big time rejection by McKay.
Grace for three. Oh, that looked good, JT. It was just long. And Mulatalo able to track that down after the hustle play of Addie Welsh. She'll try from the corner.
Gotta love when the person who makes the hustle play gets rewarded. Great job by Welsh, relocating to that corner and able to knock down the three.
Brighton needing to find offenses. Viewmont only averaged 44 points a game. They're well above that clip here early as that shot missed, rebounded by Mulatalo.
Good call by McKay here to slow up the pace really. We've been running and gunning a lot right now, so I think I like the decision to walk it up and really take time to get your offense set.
Mulatalo, that little pump fake. You see the drive, it creates and one.
How about Mulatalo this first half, Dane? She is having herself a game in this first round of these playoffs. We mentioned the ability she has to hit from the outside, utilizes the pump fake, puts it on the deck, finishes through the contact. Opportunity for a three-point play right now.
Foul on O'Neal, and Mulatalo here heading to the line. And Viewmont right now, they are looking every bit the part of a 10 seed. They had a great first half here.
And I think it's a credit to the way this team has moved the ball very well. They've been very active on the offensive glass, and Mulatalo has definitely shown up as well.
O'Neal sends it back out. Lucy for three. Off the mark, batted out. O'Neal trying to track it down for Brighton. That was out, and it is Viewmont basketball.
Love the hustle by Mulatalo there. Just the play on the previous possession, she goes to the floor. Could have taken that one off, let it go. It might have gone out of bounds, might have not. Instead, she hustles for it, and the Vikings will get another chance on offense.
Mulatalo looking to go right back to Welsh off the screen. Now around the outside, kept here by Gunnell. Back over to Welsh, extra pass, McKay for three. Grace's shot won't go, offensive board for Smith. Mulatalo, that rattles out another offensive board. And a loose ball foul here called on the Vikings.
Yeah, credit to Brighton there, though. There was a couple of opportunities where there was opportunities to score baskets for the Vikings had, and they did a good job responding and able to hold strong on defense. Doesn't matter how many offensive rebounds you give up, as long as the end result is 0 points, Dane.
Some coaches might not feel comfortable with that statement, JT. I know you're saying the end result, right? But, man, the way Viewmont's been on both ends of the glass has been impressive here for Coach Farnsworth's group. As that shot from O'Neal won't go, rebounded by Viewmont.
It's a nice job by Smith staying with O'Neal. She wasn't right in front of her, but just her presence there, you could tell, threw off her rhythm.
Corner three, strong, and a backside rebound tracked down by Welsh. Three from Grace, won't go, batted out to McKay. Another possession, JT, with 2 offensive boards. Inside off the window, won't go before Brighton finally gets the clear. And then turn it over, almost turned it over. Brighton still with it.
And once again, Dane, multiple offensive rebounds, but no points.
Chin, offensive board, and fouled on the attempt. Brighton will head to the line here with Ava Cowan.
Yeah, good job by Cowan. Looking at the other end, we've seen there, Bengals have given up some offensive rebounds. She says, I'm going to go get one for myself. And now she'll go to the free throw line as well.
And that the 16 fouls. So Viewmont was picking up fouls early. Done a nice job to play defense without fouling since. The substitutions here on both sides. One more here for Ava.
Yeah, this is what we saw Coach Farnsworth do right before. He did it with about 47 seconds left in the first quarter. I think here he sees an opportunity to get his girls a little bit more rest at the end of the half. So that's what he's going to do for this last minute and 30 seconds.
2 for 2 for Cowan is Chesney Chin coming back on the floor.
I think you're going to see Viewmont really take their time here and working for some good shots now, Dane. No need to rush with the lead they have.
Skip that across. Nice job breaking that zone down as Viewmont will send it back out. Work near side, 3 on the way. That was off target. And there's Brighton with the rebound. Gemma had it and then walked with it. Ran into her own teammate, JT. Turnover.
Yeah, that was a really good job on that zone, though, contesting every shot that the Bengals took. Or excuse me, Vikings took.
Inside of a minute to go. All Viewmont here in this first half. Chin got a piece of it. That was deflected in the backcourt. We'll play on. There's Cannon. Double team coming. You see Viewmont here looking intent.
Yeah.
To take the last shot.
No reason to force some poor shots, so they'll work it around, get exactly what they want. And in this case, Dane, as you highlighted, I think that is the last shot. It's the only shot they want.
Three from McKay. Oh, halfway down and spun out, and then a loose ball foul here will be called. We'll head down and shoot 1-on-1s. I think it will be Navarro heading to the line.
Number 15, Kelly.
Never mind. It'll be Chin. Chesney to the line here for Brighton.
Shooting 1-on-1 will be Chesney Chin.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times the reason those teams go with that 10, 12 seconds left is because they want to give themselves a chance to get the offensive rebound. So good job by the Bengals, boxing out and getting on top of that. Now they have a chance to go to the line.
Missed the front end. Chin has been about 50% today. There's that ball on the floor. Brighton coming away with it. 2 seconds left on the clock. The heave just off the mark. We head to the locker rooms. Viewmont with a comfortable lead here at home, 32-16 over Brighton. You're watching first round action in the 5A state playoffs only on KSLSports.com. Welcome back. Start of the second half. Dane Stewart, JT Wistersill here. Viewmont Brighton, this is a 10-23 matchup. And, you know, we weren't expecting it to play out like that, but JT, this first half has been all Viewmont.
Yeah, love the intensity that Viewmont brought, really doing a great job hustling for every offensive rebound, and they got a lot of them as well. And then really because of that hustle, I felt like the shooting really came along for them. And they really had that late in the first quarter to about midway in the second quarter, I'd say as well, was when, man, they lit it up from downtown.
Viewmont able to keep that. A long three here off the front of the rim. Offensive board for Viewmont again, this time by McKay.
Yeah, and a great job by McKay. She just hustles so hard. We've seen her get in there and mix it up and get so many of those rebounds.
Welsh got caught there in the corner. Viewmont has to burn a timeout. Timeout, Viewmont. Take it with them. Be back after this.
College wasn't built for me.
It didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Test day's test day. Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
Tests on your time. Courses on your time. Graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of View.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
Seven and a half to go here, third quarter. You might have to take a timeout there, the first of the game. Of course, first round here in the 5A state tournament, and the winner of this matchup will have the opportunity to advance, take on the winner of Skyline and Bonneville, a pair of teams from these respective region. No, my apologies, Bonneville not in region 6. It's been a long day, JT. Skyline, however, a team that has been top 10 all year, and obviously late season injury, but that's still a team that is dangerous in the postseason, as the first free throw there from McKay is off target. One more.
Yeah, love the move by McKay as well, taking it to the rack. There were bodies in the paint, but they were in kind of that help position where you can go through them. So good job by McKay having the toughness to get in there and mixing it up and rewarded with both free throws.
We saw that Brighton offense. They had some good looks in that first half, just couldn't hit the bottom of the net. There's Charlotte O'Neill with a big made triple. Brighton needs to find that kind of execution here in this second half.
No, definitely, and that's a big-time shot by O'Neill. That's a nice pass as well by Viewmont.
Viewmont trying to be aggressive there to break that press, and it was a good job by Brighton getting back in some of those passing lanes, making it tough. They'll stay here with Viewmont.
Yeah, it was O'Neill who drilled the three on the other end. She saved the layup as well on this end, so doing a good job playing it both ways.
Oh, looking for a backdoor cut to Mulatalo, but too tall, and Viewmont turns it over.
Just a good job, though, once again, by Mulatalo. She's so active, cutting, always moving. I really love her game, and she's been was awesome in that first half game.
Chin looking to drive Lucy, blocked away, and guess who?
Right on cue, Mulatalo coming over in the help defense there, and with a beautiful one-handed rejection.
Chin moves it over. O'Neill trying to step around, but just had that lost. Viewmont on the run.
Yeah, beautiful hands by the Viewmont defense. Right there was Smith poking it away.
Emma for three.
She's got it done on both ends, Dane. The rejection on the other end, drills the three. We just witnessed it. Man, she's having a great game.
Chin the drive here from Lucy. Able to get that to drop.
Love the speed by Chin there. Nice acceleration off the jab step.
And that one, boy, McKay wanted to pull that back. Just couldn't hold on to it. It's a turnover.
Yeah, loving the press by Brighton right now. They came out with it as soon as we started the half. They were not letting the Vikings catch the ball over that half court line like so many teams will concede. They're trying to set the tone in the second half as they look to make a comeback.
Ruth Larson, the talented freshman, back on the floor. Is another block here for Viewmont.
Yeah, how about McKay? It was a beautiful move, but McKay just came over top and knocked that one right back.
Inbounded to Larson. Chin, boy, just able to recover that for the Bengals. Chesney in traffic, sends out 3 from O'Neal, just strong. Excuse me, that was not O'Neal. It was actually Abby Berg. I saw the 4 and thought it was O'Neal. My apologies, as the dual possession or foul here called on Berg.
Yeah, Berg doing a good job trying to follow her shot, get the steal there, and it was also a really good job by Welsh there, turning and shielding her body, forcing Berg to run into her and get the foul.
Again, Brighton still with that pressure here. Trying to break it, Mulatalo. 3. Another made triple for Viewmont. JT, man, this is a team that coming in shot 22% from long range. They got to be near 30, 40 in this contest.
I mean, I definitely lean more towards the 40 there, Dane. They have done a great job knocking them down from the outside. It's a credit to their movement. They're finding open looks. They've been able to find their shooters as well and get them those open opportunities, and they've knocked them down in spades. Sometimes it's how you rise up in the playoffs, and the shooting for these Vikings definitely has.
Berg to the line, makes the first. She was fouled on the shot. I'll tell you this, I mean, if you're looking at that Skyline potential Bonneville game in the second round matchup for Viewmont, you play like this, you got to feel pretty good about having an opportunity to advance to a quarters. 2 for 2 there for Berg.
Yeah, no, I'm sure this coaching staff for these Vikings have to be very encouraged with the effort. Momentum and vibes are going to be very high going into Thursday's contest.
They'd have to go on the road should Skyline get that win over Bonneville. It's Viewmont here trying to deal with the pressure again. Mulatalo into the front court. Oh my, that 3. Like, you know it's your night if that drops. Yeah, that was just off the front of the rim.
Yeah, she earned the heat check. I mean, I thought it was going in.
As we've got dual possession here, we'll give it to Brighton.
Lovely adjustment, though, by Coach Farnsworth as well. Mulatalo was running the floor originally on that press. That time she took it out under the hoop. She has one of the highest basketball IQs on the court out there, so I think it's a great decision to have her helping you break that press if she was able to do it there.
Berg will take this 3. Mulatalo keeps it in and able to come back and recover it as Welsh for the Vikings.
Just talked about that IQ from Mulatalo right there, sensing that there was no one in that area, just kind of flipped it up and let her teammates come run to it and get it.
Welsh looking for an outlet here. Oh, somehow that finds Mulatalo. Missed the first shot and then a foul here on the rebound.
Yeah, Mulatalo just making everything happen. It always ends up in the right place at the right time somehow.
I never had that luxury as a player, JT. I was always in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Emma's been in the right spot time after time tonight as Viewmont will inbound.
I was always right where I belonged on the bat whenever I played basketball, the bench. Nice
Emma.
hands by Chin there.
Driving, sends it out, an offensive foul here on Mulatalo. That's one great work there by the freshman Navarro to draw that.
Yeah, I mean, and Mulatalo, that's a big body as well, so you gotta have the guts to stand in there and take the charge. And she does a good job hanging in there. Young freshman, fearless on the charge.
We've seen a couple of these young freshmen for Brighton today. Larson, one of them, Navarro, one of them. It's a young roster, a lot of freshmen, a lot of Lucy Chin, a freshman as well, some sophomores. So a young core here for Coach Nielsen. And the Bengals, he tries to help get this program back to competing for region titles. As Chin here, the drive, Chesney, oh, that just wouldn't go down. The bench thought there was contact there. And Larson able to take it away here for Brighton. Chesney for 3.
Big time shot by Chesney. As you can see, Brighton wanting to turn up the pressure.
Smith trying to get around Larson. Ruth here going to be called for the foul. The crazy thing, JT, is it's just a 13-point difference. I know that sounds like a lot, but it feels a lot closer than what we've seen play out for really kind of the last quarter and a half here.
No, exactly. I mean, we have over 11 minutes left to play. Honestly, closer to 12, so a ton of time left, and I think the Brighton, I touched on earlier, their energy has not dropped so far.
Long three again off the window for Kaylee Smith.
Sometimes when it's your night, everything's going to go down. Smith drains the deep bank in the Vikings' house.
A foul here called on Viewmont. That's one where if you're Brighton, you're like, yeah, I'll give you that
exactly,
shot, right?
Yep.
And it comes back to bite him. Viewmont's hit a couple of those tonight. Oh, tipped away. Heady play by McKay. Too strong, the offensive board and the putback.
Well, first, how about McKay making the play like she's Earl Thomas? Free safety position, tips that away. Can't finish it on the other end, but that's what teammates are for as they follow the shot and get the basket.
That's the wrong sport, JT.
Hey, when the defensive coverage is so good, sometimes my instincts go back to football.
Yeah, that's all right. It's always football season, right?
Yes.
Here's Chin in the paint. Boy, traffic there, no whistle. And then Chin trying to get it back. She'll be whistled here for the contact.
Foul on number 5, Chesney Chin.
And that's the 5th team foul on Brighton. Second personal on Chesney. And the bench there of Brighton was asking for an explanation on the previous drive. An official right there saying, hey, they were straight up. It's legal guarding position. As that one deflected out by Lucy, it will stay here.
Nice hands by Chin there along the baseline, able to deflect that away and prevent the open jumper.
Ooh, yeah, I was going to say, I thought she was going to miss that cut, but she did not, as it was Mangum able to score it right out the rim off the inbound.
Yeah, just making the degree of difficulty a little bit tougher on her as Mangum able to finish that one through.
Larson gives us back here with Lucy. Here's Chesney. Sends it in the corner. Navarro the three. That won't go. Rebounded by McKay.
Love the vision by Chesney there, able to find the open shooter in the corner. Just can't knock it down, but the Bengals doing a good job moving the ball.
Welsh. Ooh, Chin was trying to get a steal there for Brighton.
Yeah, love the aggressive on-ball defense. Nearly had that one, as you called, Dane.
Militalo right back to Welsh on the drive. Off the window, won't go. Larson the board. Inside of 2 to go here in the third. Chan blocked away. Stays here.
How about McKay just doing a great job moving the feet and once again timing it perfect, able to jump up and swat that one down.
It was Emma with the blocks in the first half. Second half, it's been Grace doing the defensive work. Inbounded to Lucy. Viewmont coming up the floor, stepping into the three. Boy, that just missed there off the shot of Cannon.
I like the shot coming in off the bench. She got the fresh legs. It was a good look, and if I'm her, if they give me that again, I'm taking it.
Three there for Chesney, won't go. Rebounded by Welsh.
Once again, though, Coach Farnsworth kind of sticking to form, pulling Malateo and a few of those other girls right around that minute mark to give them those little extra time of rest before they'll try to ride them out for the remainder of the fourth.
We did have a technical glitch there. Our apologies. We got the clock resynced for you. Preston decided to take the night off, so we're having to do like triple duty tonight. There's a whistle here. Will be the 6th-team foul on the Bengals.
Love the aggressive defense by Chin there, giving McKay nothing.
Foul on number 55, Jenna Navarro, her second.
How about the steal by Chesney off the inbound for the Bengals?
Yeah, Chesney once again with strong defense. Really love the way this Bengals team continues to fight.
Boy, Navarro was open for a moment, but that Viewmont defense able to get back and Welsh creating the steal. Down to 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, expect Vikings to hold it for the final shot here, Dane.
And Chin gonna be whistled there on the reach. This will go on Lucy. And that the 7th team foul. So free throws here for Viewmont. Sophie Mangum will head to the line.
Substitution number 30, Ruth Larson.
You know, and JT, this game was 13 just a couple minutes ago. It's up to 20. As starters coming back on the floor here for Viewmont. Never mind, Callie Peterson coming on the floor. She did not start. Mulatalo did. She just checked in for the Vikings as well.
Yeah, but it's a credit out to this Vikings team, kind of as you just discussed there, Dane, with so we got kind of an interesting scenario playing out there where basically what happened was Berg had touched it but then went out of bounds, so she couldn't touch it because one of her teammates had to grab it. That's what she was waiting on.
Berg for 3 off the front of the rim. Able to be kept here by Brighton. Clock down to 5 seconds to go. Berg again. Count it. Abby Berg hits the 3, and that's how the third expires. 46-29, Viewmont with the lead after 3. Start of the 4th quarter. Viewmont, the Vikings, kicking off this postseason with a statement here tonight. Have 46 points through 3 quarters. That's above their season average. It's been a good start to this playoff season. It's inside that batted around. Viewmont has it once again.
We talked about Viewmont with a substantial lead, but yet they still fight for every offensive rebound. Love the energy this team plays with. And that's a beautiful pass inside. Malateo just not able to quite finish it. See the Bengals working it around the perimeter right now.
On top with Berg. Now Chin. And a foul called here. Out along the perimeter.
Foul number 15,
Yeah, just being a little aggressive there, Cannon, just trying to get that steal. Ends up committing the reach foul, Dane.
Larson handing that off. Lucy for 3. Won't go. Mulatalo the rebound for Viewmont.
That's great defense by the Vikings, in particular Gunnell, who came and helped over, cut off that driving lane, and forced the outside pass.
Off the glass. 2 more for Viewmont, as that was Addie Welsh, I believe.
Now, how about Cannon, though? We should have been back-to-back assists. Malateo just couldn't get the one layup to fall, but that's her second really good pass inside for Cannon. So love the job she's doing, kind of running the offense from the high post.
You know,
or top of the key, excuse me.
3 on the way from Berg, won't go. Offensive board, Navarro, hands on off with Smith. Here's Larson. I did make a misstatement earlier. I said that, you know, the Skyline Bonneville game, and,
yeah,
you know, 2 teams from same regions in this matchup, and I said, no, it's not right. Actually, it is right. So, look, it's been a long day. My apologies. That blocked out once again. That Viewmont defense continuing to just dial it in here tonight.
I understand the frustration out of Brighton, but I thought I heard ball from up here. We're pretty far away removed, so My old 21-year-old years could be wrong, but looked like a good block to me, Dane.
Brighton to inbound. Here's Chin. Chin for three. Chesney with a triple from the corner.
Yeah, good job by Chin. This Bengals offense staying patient. Wait until they find the open look.
Foul here near half court. It's going to be free throws again here for Viewmont, as it will be Gunnell to the line.
Yeah, like playing aggressive if you're the Bengals there. Chin just a little too aggressive as she commits the foul.
Shooting 1-1.
1-1 here for Gunnell, the first good.
And in between Gunnell, Smith, Mulatalo as well. I mean, it's just been an awesome shooting night for the Vikings.
1 for 2 on the trip. Addison able to track that down for Brighton. Lucy fouled here beyond the arc. That'll be the 5th team foul here on Viewmont.
Yeah, good job by Chin using the pump fake, putting it on the deck. All the defense could do was foul.
Navarro near side with Chesney. Good crisp ball movement here from Brighton, but everything 20 feet and beyond. Chin trying to drive in the teeth of that defense, too strong off the window, and then dribbled off the foot of McCain. She won't be able to get there. It will go to Brighton. Inside, and Chin here fouled McKay. Whistled for the contact. That'll be the 6th team foul. Last foul to give here for Viewmont.
Yeah, Brighton's being very patient right now. I think Viewmont's getting a little frustrated, so committing a couple of those reach fouls in there. But Brighton said they're going to look for the good shots they want.
A little pump fake by Chesney, able to find her way to the rim again.
And you highlighted it right there, Dane. That's exactly what we want to do. Get the defense in the air, put it on the deck, get to the rack. Easy layup. Nice move by Chen.
Talk about the youth. Chesney, just a junior. She's got another year here at Brighton. Jumper here off the front of the rim, and it's Lucy able to come away with it. Chin end to end. Boy, able to keep that pivot feet. Sends it out. Berg for 3 off the front of the rim, and it's rebounded by Gunnell.
Kind of a frustration foul right there by Lucy Chin. I do want to go back to 2. I know the shot was missed, but that was a beautiful pass by Malateo. That little bounce pass in air off. Couldn't get the assist right, but a nice move as we see the Bengals take a timeout.
Timeout, Brighton. 4:24 left. We'll be back after this.
Shooting 1-1.
1-1 free throws here for Gunnell. You know, one of the things about this Viewmont squad tonight, JT, is the balance. We've seen, you know, obviously Mulatalo started off great. We saw McKay really came out of the gate strong. Gunnell's had her moments tonight. There have been a handful of scorers for this bunch of Viewmont that has really been the differentiator tonight.
Yeah, and I think and because everyone's been able to eat is because they've all shared the plate, or in this metaphor, the ball. I think they've done a really good job of that, and it's a credit to them. And a lot of those have been because they've rebounded very well, too.
Addie Smith hitting the three, pulls back to within 13, just over 4 to go. Defense needing to find some stops here. Mulatalo with the contact. Is that shot strong? It'll be 2 free throws here for Emma.
Kind of encompasses the entire game, Dane. It feels like every time that Brighton's made it a little closer, Mulatalo has made a play, whether that's hit a deep shot, put it on the deck, and gotten to the rack. She's just had a phenomenal game and really been a calming presence for the young Vikings team as well.
And a 2 for Emma makes the first. Emma, the best free throw shooter on the team, 77% JT. She goes 2 for 2 on that trip.
Yeah, she's looked like the best shooter as well tonight. I mean, they've had a couple other phenomenal shooters as well, but I've been really impressed with her ability.
Zone defense here for the Vikings. Oh, McKay again, able to generate the steal for Viewmont.
Yeah, she's been very active defensively tonight, doing a great job disrupting those passing lanes.
Tough drive and a foul here on the shot. Will be free throws coming up here for Cannon.
Yeah, and I highlighted Cannon's passing ability earlier. Right there, she said, it's my time to get to the rack. So puts it on the deck.
Pair of free throws here. Brighton past the 10 foul limit, so it's double bonus the rest of the way, although that was a shooting foul. Just want to give you that update, as here is that response from Brighton, or from Viewmont after Brighton had closed it down. JT, to your point. Cannon 2 for 2. Three there from Lucy. See, and now those threes are starting to drop. It's almost cruel, right? Like that percentage
100%.
was hit so early, and a lot of averages work, but just almost too late. As a tough drive there. Contact again. More free throws here for the Vikings.
No, and I think as well the Bengals did a great job moving the ball and getting that open look as well, pulling the zone out, and then finding an opportunity for the shot. And there's once again, there's Viewmont just putting it on the deck and disrupting any chance at momentum with some foul shots.
Gunnell at the line, makes the first. One of my good follows on Twitter, free throws are free. And Viewmont is, they've got a good exchange rate on those here in this fourth quarter.
Yes. I think our officials tonight have done a good job as well, Dane, keeping everything in check. And I really don't feel like there's been almost any bad calls.
Well, JT's making friends left and right. That three won't go from Chesney. I disagree. I agree. I think it's been a well-officiated game.
I was going to say, I would be surprised if you disagree.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say disagree. I do agree. I think they've done a nice job. As Chesney there misses the drive. Offensive board from Smith, fouled on the loose ball. Be the 7th team foul there on Viewmont. So 1-1 coming up here for the Bengals and Addison Smith. So it looks like, Viewmont going to proceed in the state playoffs. Interesting note, JT. Talking about the Skyline Bonneville matchup. They swept Bonneville this year. Lost to Skyline, I think by 5 or 6. Close contest when Viewmont played them. That's an interesting note. I think the way they've played tonight, you got to feel pretty good if you're the Vikings going into the second round.
For sure, and it's a Skyline team as well. That's 2-0 against this Brighton team. So both teams have basically taken care of business against Brighton at some point in the season. And it'll be a fun matchup when they play each other on Thursday, Dane.
That game, winner of this, winner of that, Thursday, 7 o'clock. Of course, want to remind you, the winner of that game would advance to the quarters up at the University of Utah. We'll have all of those games once we get to the central sites right here on KSLSports.com. Girls and boys quarters, semis, and championships starting on Monday right here on Game Night Live Rewind. It's going to be a fun week ahead. Been a fun night tonight here for Viewmont as free throws again here for Mangum.
Yeah, Mangum doing a great job. There was 4 Bengals in the paint and 1 Mangum, and she came on top with the rebound. And will have an opportunity to get to the line. But just speaking of what you were talking about, Danny, it really is a great atmosphere when you get those quarters and semis at Utah. I've always loved coming up there, even when I haven't had a dog in the fight. Pack the Huntsman is always fun.
It's a couple days of no eating, a lot of caffeine, and losing voices and Ricola. So it is always a fun time of year. Can't wait to get up there again. Work to be done for a lot of teams in the state here to qualify for that. There's a foul here called on the reach there of Gunnell.
Yeah, it's funny, we're only a week away from those games, but it feels like we're almost an eternity away from them because of how much things will change in a week with so many teams weeded out on the men's and women's side of the bracket.
Of course, that first round of the boys tournament starting tomorrow night, both in 6A and 5A, and then we'll have second round action in the girls tournament coming to you Thursday night, as it's a loaded week. Next 2 weeks.
Filled with caffeine.
Yeah. I already had my Diet Coke. 2 for 2.
Credit to Brighton for continuing to show the fight, not giving up with the pressure, staying in it, staying committed.
That shot short and just wasn't back in play there for Cheatham before she touched it. It'll stay here with Viewmont.
Yeah, love the aggressiveness by Malatio, taking it coast to coast, almost able to put it through. She's had a phenomenal night then.
Inbounded right at the rim, won't go off, gets her own rebound, still scrapping for it. Is Cannon able to save it? The three from Gunnell. Thought there was contact there. She thought there was. And she had a look almost like, anyone? A foul given here by Cannon. We'll walk down and take free throws with Brighton.
Yeah, I think Cara for Brighton definitely got a piece of that one. And got, like you said, whether that was arm or ball, that's what's up for debate.
Will be Madison Mita.
Mita to the line here for Brighton. 5'9" forward, short on the 1-and-1. And Viewmont with the clear.
That's a good job by Cannon using her body to shield the defender there away in Berg. I think didn't have an open teammate right away, so she said, I'll just bring it up myself. Good call, and now she'll go to the free throw line.
Shooting 2 shots.
2 shots here for Cannon. Missed the front end, has one more. One for 2. A drive there from Chesney.
It's a nice move by Chin, who hasn't given up at all tonight. I give her a lot of credit. She stayed and fought the entire game and had some nice moves.
Difference back to 13. The pull up there, just crawling in for Gunnell.
It's been that kind of night for the Vikings, hasn't it, Dane? Banked in threes, a couple other crazy shots. It's been a fun night and given this Vikings student section something to cheer about.
Approaching their season high of 64. And what a time to do it. As fouled on the attempt. We'll send Emma to the line here.
Foul, 0-0, Madison Mita.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they're going to have a chance to get it or not. Because depending on how these free throws go, and depending on how quickly the Bengals get up a shot, is it going to be one of those 30 seconds things where you just dribble it out, or will there be enough time left where someone's going to shoot a shot?
A cheer here for Viewmont. And a smile as Coach Farnsworth here giving some of his players experience of playoff basketball here in the last minute of play.
Yeah, and Gunnell's had a great night. She hit the first quarter buzzer beater, and from then on really found her stride. And a much-deserved applause for a clear fan favorite.
That one deflected out.
I think the rim protection has been something that's been really strong tonight for these Vikings as well. We've talked about the rebounding, the passing, the shooting, but I've been really impressed with the rim protection in key moments.
That three off the mark. Viewmont up the floor quickly. A shot. The three-pointer's made. I don't have a 34 on my roster, but that is the season high in points. And how about the eruption from the student section and everyone here in the building as Viewmont able to have a great moment here for a player off the bench. And now another opportunity. Foul into the line.
Yeah, I mean, what a cool moment for someone who I don't have on my roster either, Dane, so hopefully we can
We're scrambling.
We're scrambling. We're trying. We're doing it live, but credit to her for coming in, knocking down the big time three, and gets an opportunity to add to that point total on the night. But a moment she won't forget, and the student section as well, as they nearly rushed the court. I was like, guys, there's still 10 seconds left in this game, but they're ready to explode.
Yeah, I don't have a 34 on either roster, as 2 free throws missed and then knocked out. There is 0.5 seconds left. The Viewmont Vikings sealing up a first-round playoff win over Brighton. They will advance to the second round of the state tournament to take on the winner of Skyline and Bonneville. JT, your final thoughts and a player of the game?
It was an awesome night for the Vikings, almost from the start. The shots were a little slow in the opening minute, I'd say, but then after that, shot it great from downtown, rebounded phenomenally, especially on the offensive end, unselfishly moved the ball, and some strong rim protection as well. And who else but Emma Mulateo? I thought she was phenomenal on both ends of the floor. The blocks, the big-time shots, putting on the deck, getting to the rack. She was so much fun to watch tonight, and it's a great night to be a Viewmont Viking, Dane.
Watch out for the 10-seed Viewmont. Things are clicking at the right time as they will advance to take on the winner of Skyline and Bonneville. That game set for Thursday at 7. For Vince Francis, JT Wistersill, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us. The Viewmont Vikings 65-46, the victors over Brighton. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next time. Join us all week.